If you've ever searched how to lose weight, you've probably been flooded with cut out carbs, do 2 hours of cardio, never eat sugar again, only eat salads. And honestly, it's overwhelming. The truth is, losing weight doesn't have to feel like a punishment. You don't need to spend every day in the gym, starve yourself, or follow some unrealistic routine you know you won't stick to. Instead of trying to change your entire life overnight, focus on building small habits that you can actually maintain. Because the best weight loss plan isn't the fastest one, it's the one you can stick with. Also, remember this throughout the video. You do not have to do every single tip I'm about to mention. Everyone has different schedules, fitness levels, and lifestyles. Pick the ones that fit your routine and slowly build from there. Now let's get into it. Let's start with the most important thing, because nothing else matters if you don't understand this. To lose body fat, you need to be in something called a calorie deficit. But what does that actually mean? A calorie is simply a unit of energy. Your body uses calories to do literally everything. Breathing, thinking, sleeping, digesting food, walking, working. Even while sitting on the couch, every single day, your body burns a certain number of calories just to keep you alive and functioning. Then it burns even more calories through movement and exercise. The total number of calories your body burns in one day is called your total daily energy expenditure, or TDEE. The easiest way to estimate this is by using a free TDEE calculator online. You'll enter your age, height, weight, gender, and activity level, and it'll give you an estimate of how many calories your body burns in a day. Let's say your calculator says you burn around 2,100 calories daily. Instead of eating exactly 2,100 calories, you could subtract around 300 calories and aim for about 1,800 calories a day. That creates a moderate calorie deficit. Your body still gets plenty of energy, but because you're eating slightly less than you're burning, it starts using stored body fat for energy over time. Notice I said 300 calories, not 800, not 1,000. A huge calorie deficit might make you lose weight faster at first, but it's much harder to stick to, which often leads to overeating later. It can also affect your hormones, which can cause hair loss, irregular periods, weakness, and dark circles. Slow, sustainable progress always wins. If high-intensity workouts aren't really your thing, I genuinely recommend giving Pilates a try. Pilates is a low-impact form of exercise that focuses on slow, controlled movements. It helps improve your strength, posture, flexibility, balance, and especially your core. And don't let the slow movements fool you. Pilates can be surprisingly challenging because you're keeping your muscles engaged the entire time. One of the biggest reasons I recommend Pilates is because it's beginner-friendly. You don't need a gym membership, fancy equipment, or years of experience. All you really need is enough space to lie down and a workout video to follow. Personally, I really recommend Eva's Pilates and DN Beauty Natural. Their workouts are beginner-friendly, easy to follow, very effective, and they have videos for all time lengths and body parts. Whether you're just starting out or you've been doing Pilates for a while, there's probably a workout that fits your mood and schedule. And here's something I really want you to remember. You do not have to go extreme. You don't need to jump straight into a 60-minute workout. Even 10 minutes of Pilates a day can make a huge difference if you stay consistent. Those 10 minutes help build the habit of showing up for yourself. They strengthen your muscles, improve your mobility, and get your body moving. Once those 10 minutes start feeling easy, you can always increase the length if you want. Think about it this way. 10 minutes every day for a month is much better than doing one exhausting 1-hour workout and then never wanting to exercise again. Weight loss and fitness aren't about doing the hardest workout possible. They're about finding something you genuinely enjoy and can keep doing for months, not just for a week. So if you're looking for a workout that's effective and easy, Pilates is definitely worth trying. Try the Japanese Tabata method. If you're short on time but still want a great workout, I highly recommend trying Tabata. Tabata is a Japanese high-intensity workout method that only takes 4 minutes. Here's how it works. Choose one exercise you like. It could be mountain climbers, jumping jacks, high knees, squats, whatever gets your heart rate up. Do that exercise for 20 seconds, then rest for 10 seconds. Repeat that 8 times, and you're done. It sounds easy, but trust me, those 4 minutes can be intense. One reason Tabata became so popular is that studies on this type of high-intensity training found that your body continues burning some extra calories after the workout while it recovers. This is called the afterburn effect, meaning your body keeps using energy even after you've finished exercising. It's quick, effective, and perfect if you don't have a lot of time but still want to get moving. You can have the perfect workout plan, the perfect meal plan, and the perfect calorie goal. But if you hate your routine, you're probably not going to stick with it. And that's completely normal. Weight loss shouldn't feel like you're forcing yourself to suffer every single day. Instead of asking yourself, what's the fastest way to lose weight? Start asking yourself, what's something I could realistically do for the next 6 months? Maybe that's a 15-minute walk every day. You don't have to walk for an hour right away. Just start with 15 minutes. It's enough to get your body moving, build the habit of being active, and it's much less intimidating than setting huge goals from day one. Once that starts feeling easy, you can always increase it little by little. The same goes for exercise. You do not have to do workouts you absolutely hate just because someone online said they're the best. If dancing makes you happy, dance. If running makes you miserable, don't run. If you enjoy Pilates, do Pilates. If swimming or cycling is your thing, do that. The best workout isn't the one that burns the most calories. It's the one you'll actually keep doing. And while we're talking about workouts, don't forget that rest days are just as important. Your body doesn't become stronger during the workout. It becomes stronger while it's recovering afterwards. Giving yourself time to rest helps your muscles repair, reduces your risk of injury, and keeps you from feeling burnt out. So please, don't feel guilty for taking a rest day. Rest is part of the process, not a break from it. The same goes for sleep. Sleep is so underrated when it comes to weight loss. When you're tired, you're more likely to crave sugary foods, feel less motivated to exercise, and make choices that don't really help you reach your goals. On the other hand, getting enough sleep helps your body recover, gives you more energy, and makes healthy habits feel much easier to stick to. Another thing I really don't want you to do is go to extremes. You do not need to cut out every food you love. You don't need to survive on salads. You don't need to exercise for 2 hours every day, and you definitely don't need to think that. One slice of cake has ruined everything. In fact, I actually recommend planning a treat meal every 1 to 2 weeks, especially if it helps you stay consistent. Enjoy your favorite foods, then simply get back to your routine. One meal will never ruin weeks of progress. Instead of cutting out everything you enjoy, try making small changes that are actually sustainable. For example, cutting down on sugary drinks is one of the easiest habits you can build. Soft drinks, sweetened juices, and sugary coffees can add a lot of calories without making you feel full. Replacing them with water or lower-calorie drinks more often can make a real difference over time. At the same time, don't become so focused on calories that you forget about nutrition. Your body still needs protein, carbohydrates, healthy fats, vitamins, minerals, and especially fiber. Fiber helps keep you full, supports healthy digestion, and makes it much easier to stay satisfied between meals. Healthy weight loss isn't about eating as little as possible. It's about giving your body what it needs while staying in a calorie deficit. That's it for today. Remember that consistency will always beat perfection. You're going to have days where you miss a workout. You're going to have days where you eat more than you planned. That doesn't mean you failed. Don't wait until Monday. Don't wait until next month. Just keep going with your next meal or your next workout. Progress isn't made by being perfect every single day. It's made by showing up for yourself over and over again. So instead of thinking, I have to work out, try changing your mindset to, I do work out because get to work out. Move your body because you want to feel stronger, because you want more energy, because you want to take care of yourself. Don't lose weight because you're trying to fit in with everyone else. Lose weight because you want to become healthier, feel better in your own body, and be the best version of yourself. Subscribe for more glow up tips